Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I will be explaining how to calculate concentration of solutions for Edexcel IGCSE chemistry. So firstly, we must start off with some key terms. Firstly, a solute, a solvent, and concentration. So before we understand the definition for concentration, we must begin with a solute. So what is a solute? Well, it is a solid substance that dissolves in the solvent. Dissolves in the solvent. Okay, so then what is a solvent? Well, it's easy. It's a liquid that dissolves the solute. Okay, so after we know these terms, it will make it easier for us to understand what's concentration, because mostly in the exams they will ask not what concentration is, but you must know the definition, because moving also into further studies they will ask you, maybe a professor, maybe a teacher might ask you what's the meaning of concentration. So concentration refers to the amount of solute there is in a specific volume of a solvent. Okay, also there's some definitions you must remember. Also is a solution is when solution is solute plus solvent. Okay, that will be example water and salt. Form salt water, that's a solution. Okay, then after concentration we must move on to their units. So remembering their units is a very useful thing that will help sometimes reduce an equation even if you forget it. So always remember it's grams per decimeter cube or moles per decimeter cube. So I'll give you an easier way to remember this. So take for example solute. Okay, amount of solute and amount of solvent. Solute is measured in grams, say kg, but mostly we say grams, not kilograms. Solvent is measured in, maybe we can call it centimeter cube and decimeter cube. Here we consider mostly decimeter cube because that's most used in the IGCSE Edexcel is decimeter cube. So always you must remember that. Okay, so then you can easily deduce the units. So now we must move on to the equation, so it makes sense. So easier way to remember this is either, if you're a person who likes pyramids, you can either draw a pyramid like this and write short form. So the actual formula before we draw the pyramid is concentration equals number of moles by volume of solution. This is the equation. So for you to remember this equation, there's an easy way. Okay, just remember this as moles, this as decimeter cube, this is decimeter cube, this is moles, this is moles slash decimeter cube. So you can see the reference that is coming here. So it's moles slash, when slash is there, that means it's division. That makes sense. We use it in the computer also. We typed this slash one, we type this slash. So it's easier to write mole by decimeter cube, which mole comes number of moles, that's easier. Volume of solution, how do you measure solvent in decimeter cube? So that's considered as solution. Here in the pyramid we write it as C, which is concentration, number of moles is N, and we write it as V. As you all know, it's multiplication here and division here. Okay, so centimeter and decimeter cube. Many of you who are tuning into this video would not know what centimeter cube and decimeter cube is. Even if you do, it's better to revise. So see, centimeter cube and decimeter cube, the difference is there as 1000. So if you're shifting from here to decimeter cube, it will be divided by 1000. While if you're shifting back, it's multiplied by 1000. So here you must remember this. Remember this will be very useful, because many IGCSE questions, even if you look at paper 1 or paper 2, they mostly involve you the conversion from centimeter cube to decimeter cube. That's very important. Okay, so yeah, that's most of it. In summary, you must remember these few factors: the definition, solute, solvent, and concentration. Then the unit, especially the unit and the formula. So you should learn this. Put a message down in the comments if you want some practice questions, and in the next video I'll give you some practice questions. Peace out.